What up, Steven the Visualizer? Been a while since I dropped any gems of wisdom on y'all, and it's good timing with the new year coming up. I was inspired to talk about a topic this morning. I'm going to keep it very short. If you're on Twitter, this is going to be split into two clips. The topic is dealing with adversity. So, adversity, any bad shit that happens in your life, particularly the really bad shit. So, a couple of things to know. These things are brought to you in order to teach you lessons, in order for you to grow personally. These problems, if you do not find the solutions, will continue to happen to you. Number 3, you are the cause of all of your own problems. That's going to have to be saved for another video. And number 4, in all of these bad things that happen, you are at least partially responsible for them. So with that in mind, I want you to think of it like this. So the universe is giving you a paper test, like if you're in school, and it has one question on it. And it's usually something that the first time you take this test, you are not going to know what the solution is. So it'll be a topic, like think of it if you were an 8th grader in school and you got a test about quantum physics. You don't fucking know shit about that, right? So obviously, and it's not a multiple choice test either. It's you have to figure shit out because it's life. You're either going to leave it blank or you're going to, put whatever you think and you're going to get it wrong. And when the teacher or your parents come at you and they're like, what happened? You're going to get defensive, or you're going to get emotional, angry, sad, or you're going to lie, or you're going to avoid it. You're going to make sure that, your parents don't see the test. These are the emotional behaviors that happen when big adversity comes up. So what if I were to tell you that all of these problems will continue to happen to you until you find the solution? The test example. The teacher tells you after you fail, we're going to have a test next week. It's going to be the same question. What are you going to do? Obviously, you are going to look back and find the answer to that question so that when the next time it comes up, you know what to do. That's what the mentality that you need to get into for all of the big problems in your life. So you can't find the solutions in real time. It's too emotional. You're in your feelings. Emotions are high. You're too frustrated to think clearly. So what you need to start doing is get some space from it. Get some time from it. Sometimes it's helpful to sleep it off. Once your mind is clear, you need to think about what happened, and you need to try to think about what you could have done differently. Now, that doesn't necessarily always mean you're going to get the solution from this, but the next time this comes up, you can try something different, which is probably going to give you a different result. And if it is not the right thing to do, you're going to get more information. And then that's the process for figuring this shit out. So I'll give you an example, a real world example why this kind of jogged my mind. I was driving the other day on a 2-lane highway and I was in the fast lane and someone in front of me was going really slow. And that shit used to irk me. Like I used to get really frustrated. Some people don't handle that shit well at all. Like they'll lay on the horn. Obviously you're going to start cursing. And then some people in extreme cases, that's going to drive them into road rage. So the first time you run into this thing, especially if you're a new driver, you might not really know how to handle it emotionally well, and you might sit behind this person for like 5 minutes, and you've really got to get somewhere, and then that will have you on tilt for the whole day. It'll ruin your whole day, right? If you think back to it, what could have you done differently? The second time you pull up, you get mad because another person is driving slow in front of you, but you notice, oh, there's another lane open. You wait for a gap, you merge over, you go around this person. There we go. We've got the solution. It was smoother this time. You still got a little emotional, but that's fine. The next time, as long as you're thinking clearly and you're solution oriented, you start to pull up to someone, but you notice from a distance that they're driving hella slow. So you merge in early, you get right past them, no sweat, no suffering, no frustration, all peace. So that's the way that you need to think to kind of move around your adversity. Once you get into a solution-based mindset like that, a lot of the thinking is similar depending, despite what the different problems are. So think about that. Again, take some time. One good thing, and it's like not scientifically proven, but you can come up with a lot of good solutions by thinking about stuff in the shower or on the toilet. So give that a thought. So next time bad shit happens in your life, instead of being in denial and having a victim mentality and blaming others fully for your problems, let's try to take some responsibility and figure out the shit. Once you start moving through these problems, personal growth, things are going to start to get better for you. So I hope this helps for the new year. Talk to y'all later. Happy New Year.